Hello, welcome to the AEW review with me, All Things Wrestling and Wrestling Network. How you doing today, mate?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Not so much, especially in the NXT one, because unfortunately, I was subjected to AEW. How are you doing?
I'm good. AEW didn't deliver that well in this show. I mean, it was as good as NXT, but in my opinion, just none-show was spectacular this week.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't watch NXT, so I can't really compare the two this week. But I will say that AEW was less than impressive compared to last week.
Definitely. Obviously, we kick off with Hangman Adam Page versus John Silver. The match was alright. Adam Page won. It was a solid opener.
Yeah, I mean, okay, here's where I'll be honest. I was asleep during this match. I tuned in about 10 minutes in. By the time I got the TV on, this match was finished, so I don't really know.
Yeah, it was alright. And then after the match, the Dark Order invited Hangman to join them.
Yeah, I did see this bit. Do you think he does or not?
I don't know. He's in a weird headspace at the moment as a character, so I could see it definitely happening.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's definitely not the same Adam Page he was back at All Out last year when he faced Chris Jericho. He's changed a lot since then. But I don't know. I see it going the way of Brody Lee versus Hangman Adam Page as a feud, which I don't know how I feel about, but that's probably where they're going with that.
Most likely. We then have, we had a Kenny Omega backstage interview just talking about what happened last week, and he's going to prove that he's the best by defeating Jon Moxley. It was an alright Kenny Omega promo.
Yeah, the thing that irked me the most about this promo was what he looked like. Minus the long hair, he looked like a bloody Secret Service man.
It was very... It's like, what the dude? You're not bloody coming in on a private jet. Actually, probably you did, actually.
But true. Tony Khan's private jet for all the boys.
Probably. I mean, the dude probably has like 5. He's like one of the richest men in America.
Yeah, most powerful man in Jacksonville, I heard.
Doesn't surprise me.
I suppose.
Shihad Khan is literally like one of the richest people in America. He owns the most expensive car in America. That shows you the kind of money he has.
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
Exactly.
A billionaire that should be a trillionaire.
Yeah, but they should all be trillionaires. That's reserved for just Jeff Bezos.
In a couple years, yeah.
Apparently he is.
Well, he is, really?
Yeah, he passed the trillion mark the other month because of all the Amazon stock prices. Because Amazon went way up during this COVID, so he's now a trillionaire.
Well, that's Amazon, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but he runs it and he's got a massive stake in the company.
He'd have to sell all of it to get it in. Who's going to buy Amazon for $1 trillion when nobody else is a trillionaire? But no. Yeah, I don't know. This promo was decent, I suppose, for a Kenny Omega promo.
Definitely. Then they've renamed Will Hobbs Powerhouse Hobbs. Not a fan of that.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, not a good name.
No, not at all.
He beat up Lee Johnson quite quickly. It just showed off his power. That was all it was meant to be.
Yeah, a squash match. Finally, a squash match in AEW, where in a land where every single match has to go 20 to 25 to 30 minutes at times, we finally have a squash match where we can just sit down and watch somebody get wrecked.
Yeah. Then Taz cuts a promo saying that he's got a problem with AEW not acknowledging his FTW title. He wants somebody in the ring to make it official. They cut his mic. He then tells the ring announcer to give him another mic, which he does. Then they cut it. And then Cody comes to the ring, and then Taz beats up Cody.
This was really, really good. It's kind of broke the fourth wall a little bit. This promo was fantastic. I loved it.
And Taz's son was there with the FTW title. So, yeah.
Yeah, he was, which is quite cool. He actually went there, Cody. He said, "So why is your son training with me and not you?" Which I loved. Taz seemed to be genuinely pissed off by that.
Yeah, this was very, very, very well done.
It was, definitely.
Yeah, probably one of the highlights of the show, this whole exchange with Cody and Daz.
I reckon it was the highlight of the show.
Yeah, then we go to Top Flight in their second Dynamite match versus the Hybrid 2 that you didn't like. The Hybrid 2.
Stupid name, stupid gimmick. They're both...
Stupid finish. Hybrid 2 should not have won. I mean,
not at all.
Top Flight was impressive. Again, they are a very, very good up-and-coming tag team, and I see them having a very bright future in this wrestling business.
Definitely, but not when they're in the ring with potzers like this. They're going to learn bad habits, the worst way to wrestle and put on matches, which is what this was. It was a display of moves, if anything, an acrobatics performance, not a wrestling show. And again, they keep doing this. There is so many good tag teams on the indie scene. You have FTR, there's the Briscoes, there's the Dynasty, if they're still together, I don't know. I haven't watched MLW in a while. There's so many good tag teams. And yet we've signed TH2, which is who?
Jack Evans and Angelico.
There you go. Tom remembers the names. Probably because he's got it sat right in front of him on the screen. But nobody gives a fuck. Nobody is never gonna ever be invested in TH2 as people. You got Jack Evans, who looks like a homeless fucking midget version of Trevor from GTA 5. And you got Angelico, that looks like fucking, what's his name? Was it Suicide from TNA? A budget version of Suicide with the long hair, just without the mask. They look stupid. Both of them put together weighed less than 250 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man.
After the match, they tried to beat down Top Flight, but Young Bucks made the save.
Hooray. I don't know. Young Bucks are supposed to be heel though, right?
No, I don't think so. I think Young Bucks are still technically faces.
1 or 2 weeks ago, and they were super kicking referees and backstage interviewers.
Yeah, Young Bucks are very weird. But apparently they always did that kind of stuff anywhere they've been. I don't know. It's just... But anyway, Top Flight amazing. Match was alright. Top Flight really should have won.
Yeah, they should. It kind of killed them because they beat him clean. They tapped out, much less. Where do they go from now? There's no need for another match. It's not like, oh, damn it, if you wouldn't have cheated, I would have beat you. No, you got beat clean. So where do you go now? You're buried. Sorry, thanks for coming.
Yeah. Then SCU faces Chris Jericho and Jake Hager in an alright match. MJF hits was it Christopher Daniels with a ring and then Judas Effect for the win.
Yeah.
And then they did a stupid thing. I don't agree with this. After the match, they beat up SCU, and then 6 of them were beating them up, and then Scorpio Sky came down with a chair, and they all left. There were 6 of them, and all he had was a chair. There were 6 of them. Just got to point out the stupidity of them leaving.
They do that all the time, though, with the chair. They act like the chair is like a fucking infinity gauntlet.
Yeah, but normally it's like 2 or 3 people, not 6.
Yeah, they scattered, though, didn't they? They got out of that ring fast as soon as they seen Scorpio Sky bolting towards them with that chair.
Yeah. It wasn't that good, in my opinion. Definitely didn't look the smartest, but then again, they could just say the Inner Circle left as a tactical advantage, which makes sense, kind of.
I guess so. What did you think of this match, though?
It was a bit long.
It was long.
It was too long.
That's what I'm saying. Every single match seems like it has to go 25 to 30 minutes. I hate it. Just have a short, impactful match for once. And it did set up a good match for next week, though.
Yeah. Then we went to the worst segment of the week. Kip Sabian and Miro were doing some stupid video game thing, and Orange Cassidy lured them outside, and they got beat up by best friends.
Yeah, I have to apologize to you, Tom.
Yeah.
I really do. I really have to apologize to you. At this point, I had enough. I left the voice score live on the air. I can't stomach any more of this bullshit at this point. I couldn't.
Mm. Yeah, it wasn't very good. The thing is, I half missed what was going on. All I saw was the brawl. I missed the whole luring them outside, so I kind of trying to figure out why you were getting so pissed off. Because I just saw the brawl outside.
It was awful. Again, this is your monster heel who is a giant, who comes from WWE, who has name notoriety, getting upset. Listen, getting upset about his video games being turned off before he even starts a video game. All he did was turn off the TV, and you're battering him. You're chinning him for turning off the telly.
Yeah, it was.
What sense does this make?
Yeah. But this then led to a fantastic segment. Kenny Omega comes out first to do the contract signing, and then Moxley comes out and attacks Kenny Omega.
Right.
And then cuts a hell of a promo, just tearing down Kenny Omega.
Yeah, this segment was the best of both worlds, to be honest. The Moxley promo was fantastic. It sort of confused me. Isn't Kenny supposed to be turning heel?
I guess not anymore. Moxley blamed Kenny for the attack last week, so that's why he attacked him. So, could technically be classed as a babyface move.
It's not going to be Kenny, though, is it? The one law of wrestling is if there's a surprise attack and the person who gets attacked blames it on somebody, it's always going to be somebody else. It's going to be somebody else.
Of course it is.
Yeah, good promo, though. Moxley did a very good promo. He was saying, if you want to take a shot at the king, you best not miss. So steady your aim and take your shot, because you're only going to get one. And I really, really like that line. Very good Moxley promo. As always.
Yeah. Then we have Anna Jay versus Hikaru Shida in what was a very, very good match, and wasn't 25 minutes. It was only about 10 at most. Very, very good match. Shida won because it was for the championship. Anna Jay looked very impressive in this match. Both of these, they worked very well together.
Yeah, I really, really like Anna Jay. Hikaru Shida, everybody knows she's probably my favorite women's wrestler at the moment. Yeah, good match.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
And then Abaddon returned and grabbed the belt, signaling that she's going to go after the title.
Yeah, she intrigued me. Never seen her before.
She was mainly on Dark.
That'll probably be why then. Do you think they take it off her, the title of Hikaru Shida? They should.
She has been a champion for quite a while.
Yeah.
So definitely.
She's held it for a long time. Should take it off her.
Yeah. Then we have the main event, which is Pac and Rey Fenix versus Butcher and Blade. It was a good match. Again, it did feel a bit too long. I mean, it was the main event, but Butcher and Blade won. But Eddie did interfere, so it wasn't a clean win.
I don't know. I don't understand. What is with all the backwards victories tonight? Should have been Pac and Rey Fenix, unless you're going to drag this on, which I guess they are until we have Pac versus Eddie Kingston. And
which is clearly where we're going. They beat up Death Triangle until Lance Archer returns and makes the save. So we're gonna get Eddie Kingston and Butcher and Blade versus Death Triangle, and for some reason Lance Archer's now involved.
Lance Archer? I swear Lance Archer was a heel when he left. Was he not?
Not particularly heel. He just picked a fight and beat up whoever he wanted to beat up, kind of thing. It was more of just a tweener.
I suppose so. Came off as a heel to me, but now it looks like he's fully babyface, unless he turns on Pac.
Maybe. Then again, could you really ever say Pac is a babyface?
I guess he is now.
I would say he's more of just like a tweener still. It's heel versus tweeners. I could never say that Rey Fenix and Pentagon Jr. are babyface.
Everybody's a tweener now. Just have some heels. and have some baby faces.
You
When
know,
they're just
Cody
bang
Rhodes is a baby
average. I
face.
don't care. What?
Cody Rhodes is like the big baby face of the company.
But even then, he cheats half the time. Like, have some clearly defined heels and baby faces that we can get behind. If you're just
Yeah.
a bang average guy who does bang average things, I'm not gonna care. Sorry, but it's just how it is. It's wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, I would rate this show 6.5 out of 10, the same as NXT. I enjoyed it. It had good moments. Overall, just not as good as last week.
I don't know. I can't say that the show was above average. I have to give it a 4.75. Just below average, but definitely not
Well,
good.
there we go. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Just remember, quavers do exist and you must eat them. As well as, what chocolate bar should we recommend today? Remember Boost bars? Try Boost bar.
Do they still make them?
Yes, they actually do.
Jesus Christ.
Try Boost bar.
Yeah, quavers the most, as long as they're not, what was it, 12 bags for £3
Yeah,
the other day?
That's a rip-off.
Yeah.
You can get a 24 pack for £3 or £4 from Tesco. If you go to Tesco, they have the best deals on quavers.
Definitely.
But yes, thank you all, and we shall see you all later. Bye.